Hello, happy Friday. It is Feel Good Friday over here in my world. I am just making sure we are live and good to go. Let's see here. I'm not seeing it. Technology is like a blessing and a curse, right? So I'm so excited to be here. If you are here, go ahead and drop a comment where you're tuning in from. I see it here. Awesome. Drop a comment where you're tuning in from. Excited to be here. It's Feel Good Friday, and at Feel Good Friday, we love most to have a good time, do the things that help us feel good. I got a great workout in this morning, and my hope for you is that you're ready to kick off an amazing weekend. And get lots of rest for our 1 hour workday challenge. So if you're registered for the challenge, tell us in the comments, what are you most excited for? Yay, I see lots of folks tuning in. Hello. I'm so excited. We have that new challenge starting this upcoming week. If you're not registered, but for some reason, and you're in the group, you can go to www.onehourworkdaychallenge.com or share that with friends. But I'm really excited to share. I was trying to think, what's the top number one times I've had? And then I have another one too. So I have kind of like a beginner and an expert. And I'm so excited because through a very unfortunate circumstance, I became a leveraging queen, and I'm going to tell you more about that story on the challenge on Monday. We have lots in store for you, but I wanted to tune in and first off say hello. We have a lot of new members, over 100 new members in our community just in the last 3 days, I think. I'm excited to have you here, so I want to say welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan Miles. I'm a mom in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I have been an entrepreneur since the age of 4. Drop a 4 in the comments if you heard that. Since the age of 4. My dad actually invented those fun Lee press-on nails and back in the day, and I worked with him side by side. I mean, I was in boardroom meetings. I was in the laboratories. I invented one of the first glitter chapsticks, but they couldn't get the glitter to fully hold, so it wasn't a full invention. But I was a part of that, and I came up with that idea. I ran to the chemistry lab, and they couldn't get it to fully stick. But so I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, and I've found, I don't know everything, but what I do know is that life is not meant to be stressed all the time. And I've created this amazing system, which I'm excited to share with all of you today, that has really allowed me to manage a network marketing business with just 1 hour a day. So I'm going to give you 2 tips, and I cannot wait. So the first really is a lot of us, okay, and stay, because when you stay till the end, we're going to give you the expert tip, and I can't wait for that. So the first tip really is, and I had to do this with myself this morning too. Okay, how many of you sit down at your desk and you'll find that you spend an hour and you look at the back at the hour and you're like, what did I really accomplish? Maybe I sifted through some emails. Maybe I commented on some Facebook posts. Maybe I, fixed my party theme and my party platform. And if you're someone who does parties, and you realize, what actual concrete result did I get? Do you guys ever feel that way? If you feel that way, tell me yes in the comments. And so through very unfortunate circumstances, I learned how to manage my time better. I'll tell you more on Monday about what happened for me in my life and how it might be similar to you. And so what I realized is I work in 15 to 20 minute increments. And I had to do this today too, because I sat down and I caught myself doing a few things. The first thing I do is I come to my creative space. So if you don't have a space in your house where it's your working corner, find one. It can be your table, but try to have it not be like a kitchen table or, somewhere that you do other activities, because neurologically your brain will wire that together, and neurons that wire together fire together. Okay, have you ever heard that? So when you're eating, you're going to be thinking about work, and when you're working, oh, I lost reception for a second. Sorry. I said, when you're working, you're going to be thinking about eating. And when you're eating, you're going to be thinking about working if you're there right at the table. So this is what I call my creator studio. This is my office. I know that not everybody can have an office designated. This was definitely a dream of mine. It didn't happen overnight, but it's still a huge work in progress. But when I come in here, the first thing that I do is I grab a notepad, and I have all of these notepads. I like to have empty notepads. And I sit down and I set a timer for 15 minutes. And before I set that timer off, I write down either three things that are super simple, kind of those 2-minute tasks that if I really focus on them, I can accomplish them in around 2 minutes, or one bigger thing, which might be writing out an email, like the content of an email and sending out an email. Or it might be 15 minutes of an income producing activity, like following up, so that it's follow up with 10 customers in that 15 minutes. So I write 3 things down or one bigger thing. So I'll just give you an example actually today. Okay. You guys want to know, like, this is real stuff, right? I had to sit down because I caught myself. I wasted about 5 minutes sitting here just thinking, what should I do? And instead I went to my master to-do list, which I like to call my manifesting list. So it takes the stress off to do. It's like, this is my list of the things I'm going to do so that I can manifest greatness into my life, right? If you agree with that, put a comment, agree in the comments. Okay. So the first thing that I wrote down was pre-post in the Frazzled to Free. Yeah, you guys, I scheduled posts. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to show you next week. It's super easy how you can pre-schedule your posts on Facebook for free. So I said, I'm going to pre-post 5 days in Frazzled to Free. So for you guys who are here, you're getting a behind the scenes list or a view, behind the scenes view. When you're next week, you see after the challenge and it says post your takeaway here. I want you to post your takeaway and just know that there was a system behind that, right? Time leveraging. I pre-posted those. I thought ahead. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Okay, so you've got to prepare. The second I wrote was I have a workshop coming up. It's called the Expert Marketing Secrets Workshop, designated for a small group of people. And my goal was to set the date for that and put that in the calendar, promote it to those people. So I did that really quickly. The third was getting my Facebook group ready. I have a new Facebook group that's releasing next week, which I'm excited about, for a select group of people. And my goal was, I had started the group, but I needed to set up the questions. And I do have social media help, but that was one of the things where when I set something up, I always do it myself and I create a system. So as I do it, I create a video, I create step-by-step instructions so that I can pass that task off, which is going to lead me to the expert tip. But before we go there, just to recap, when you are thinking, I need to work, I have 15 minutes, I want you to set a timer, and then I want you to write down either one thing or 3 things. So it could be, one thing could be follow up with 10 customers, like a specific result. Like you can send 10 customer messages about, hey, Happy New Year. You can go to your back office or wherever you hold your orders and go to the last 10 people that ordered with you and follow up with a great connection message and ask them about how they're liking their product or service. You can do that in under 15 minutes. I'm telling you, when I do this, I put music on always because, again, neurons that wire together, fire together. So I have specific music. Ooh, I feel the heat. I'm having a download right now. I feel the heat. When I have specific music that I listen to only when I work, my brain can increase productivity. Okay, I'm going to share some books next week with you guys that have helped me learn a lot of this. So my brain increases the productivity because it now knows when I listen to that music, and I can share my playlist with you, it literally goes into work mode and I I'm telling you, crush those 15 minutes. I do one every morning. Okay, I did miss one yesterday because we had to be at the DMV office by 7:30. Oh my gosh, but I do one every morning. And then I close my office door and I walk out of here. In 15 minutes, I accomplish more than I used to do in 1 hour, you guys. So I'm going to teach you how you can do 2 or 3 of these sections a day, or you can do it all in one time. I'm like a squirrel, right? I get distracted. So 15 minutes is my about cutoff, 15 to 20 minutes. So again, make a plan before you start to work. Sit down and focus. Where are the areas that you need? Is it follow-up? Is it that you have my Wi-Fi went out, sorry. Is it follow-up? Is it that you have, maybe you need some prospects to follow up with? Maybe, and you just write down that you're going to follow up with 2 prospects. you're going to pre-post in your Facebook group community. And at the end of next week of the challenge, I'm actually going to give you this checklist that's like step by step where you can actually knock these things out. And most of the things that you're doing in your daily business or that you want to do in your daily business are on these. And I'm going to show you how to increase your results, get better results with them, and reduce your time. If you're excited for that, put fire in the comments, put fire. So I cannot wait for that. So any questions on my beginner tip, and then I'll go into my expert tip. Beginner tip, plan your 15 minutes, 20 minutes, plan, write down, grab a piece of paper. I literally do this. When I go and I clean, I do the same thing. It's okay if you don't have to do this. Like if you can just clean your house and do it all at once, great. I can't do that because I start the laundry and then I start the dishes and then I start sweeping my bedroom. So I have to write down like dishes, sweep floor, laundry, and I'll do the dishes and I'll check it off. Then I'll do the laundry. I'll start the laundry, check it. Like that's how I think. Because most of us, if you're in here, this group, most likely you may or may not be a mom. Most of us are moms, grandmas. I think we have a couple grandpas in here. Welcome. And you've got so many things on your plate, right? So when you can get super laser focused, you can accomplish more. Okay, drop your biggest takeaway so far. What's been your biggest takeaway from the beginner's tip? I know for me, the thing that changed everything was, especially when I started to do that, it increased when I started to pick specific music. So I have, oh my God, this has been me since middle school. Yes, I love that. Who said that? I love that. Hey, Faith. So yes, literally like the music changes everything. For me, it's kind of like upbeat. I have like an EDM kind of playlist that gets my brain kind of like, so yes, post your biggest takeaway in the comments. I want to see it. I love it. Fire. Okay. If you're ready for the expert tip, I want you to drop a 2 in the comments. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're ready for our expert tip. Okay. If you're ready for the expert tip, drop a 2 in the comments. Okay. So this is I have this journey that as you stay plugged into our Frazzle to Free community, you're going to see all sorts of resources that are going to help you. My journey that I'm going to take you through is really going to be 3 steps. The first is optimization. I'm going to do a brief overview before I give the specific. The second is optimization is increasing results with less time. It's increasing efficiency. So that tip I just gave you, that's a tip for optimization. We're teaching you how to optimize your time, okay? The second is called automation. So we're going to teach you systems. You're going to see our checklist is a system. That's something you could, by doing your 15-minute, 20 minutes every morning, let's say that you have a specific time, that's a system. That's in a sense automating your business because it's automated. Like it's going to happen because it's on your schedule. You have a timer that goes off to tell you that it's time for your work slot, right? So step 2 is the automation. There's also, oh my gosh, get ready. Like you do not, especially next Thursday, you do not want to miss because Thursday we're going to teach you we're going to teach you 3 secrets how to automate your business. It's going to be great. So you can automate a lot of things with tech especially. And I'm going to show you how you can do that even if you're not a tech guru, right? Because trust me, I am no tech guru. But if I could figure this stuff out, you guys, you can. And I'm going to show you a way that you can actually learn how to do it step by step. So the third step of this journey is outsourcing. So outsourcing can be viewed as different ways. There's 2 ways. Outsourcing could mean as little as, oh my gosh, we're out of milk. And you go to your phone and you put on your list milk because every time you're at the store, you look at your list, right? Like I keep a list on my phone. You might keep a paper list, but that's called outsourcing. That means you can get that out of your head. So you're not thinking all day, I need milk, right? Like move up. You need more space in your brain to be more efficient and effective. The most incredible outsourcing item is where you can actually delegate tasks see here, you can actually delegate tasks and you can outsource to, let's say, for instance, there's a lot of different ways you can outsource. One of my favorites is by hiring a virtual assistant. You can also outsource to like freelancers. I have some great resources I'll share next week on how you can do this, even if you're just somebody who's looking for help 2 hours a week or full time, right? I've got full-time assistants, but you can outsource things that just don't serve you. Like if you hate social media, you can outsource that. You may not be there yet, right? But you can get to the place by producing more results. You can get to the place where you can start to outsource. So, oh, hold on, sorry. Okay, so if you understand that there's people ready and willing to help you, right? For a fraction of the cost you probably think too, put a 3 in the comments if you're like, yes, I would love that. Because there's a lot of things that you're doing right now that may or may not serve you. And when you can get rid of more things that don't serve you, you can actually increase your results. So I'm going to show you how you can actually outsource with virtual assistants, freelancers. And so that's kind of the journey. And so if you are somebody who you are in that place where you feel like, okay, I could probably use 5 to 10 hours a week or more. Maybe you have a budget of even just $200 a month that you're ready to bring on support to help you with your position. I can show you how you can actually get a lot, I can be specific, of help with just $200 a month, right? Some of you might be just making that right now, and that's okay. But for those of you, I want you to message me if you have a large organization or if you've grown a team, or maybe you're making $1,000 plus a month and you're ready to maybe have $100 to $200 working for you, right? And so outsourcing is an investment, but when you can take a portion of your time and delegate tasks off, you now have more time that you can work to produce more results and income, right? So you can actually grow your income that way. So if that's someone like you, you can message me. I'd love to kind of just give you a couple tips around that, because I wish I knew what I knew now about being able to do that. So outsourcing is super important. But yeah, go ahead and drop your biggest takeaway from tip number 2, the expert tip, in the comments. Go ahead and put your biggest takeaway in the comments. I'm so excited, you guys, for our upcoming challenge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need help. We're on a mission. So today, the challenge for you guys is to go out and think of just 3 to 5 of your closest direct selling and network marketing friends and invite them to this book. Help them partake in the challenge next week. They're going to get access to all the free lives. You can do it simply by inviting them to this group or sharing the link to the group. The best way is to click the button, invite, send them a message. Hey, I'm involved with this super cool group. Tell them your favorite part. Maybe tell them something you learned today and invite them to the group, okay? So we need your help. So if you're ready to take on that challenge and help the Frazzle to Free group community, go ahead and drop fire in the comments, because guess what? Life is all about adding value. It's all about giving. Living is giving. The secret to abundance is giving. And so it's so important. So don't be selfish with this information. We're going to bring it, but there's people that you don't know, that I don't know, that you know, that I can't reach because I don't know them. So I need your help. Invite them to this community, help them get the opportunity to partake in the challenge. It's going to be so much fun. I'm telling you, oh my gosh. So I did see, I wanted to ask really quick. I saw you guys answered the poll. Thank gosh, I'm so glad. Go ahead and you told me time saving tips for your number 1 and Instagram. So it sounds like you kind of know what to do on social media and how to grow your business. You just don't have enough time and you need to make more time maybe. Or maybe you know social media, but you want to advance those skills so you can increase your results. If there's anything else that you're like, I want to know about this, I want to do my best to put in the upcoming challenge. So drop a comment right now. What is it that you're struggling with? What's the number 1 thing that you're struggling with that I didn't just mention with your network marketing, direct selling business? put that in the comments, because if I can do anything to help cover that topic for you, I want to do that as I'm finalizing and preparing this afternoon for next. So much has gone into this challenge. So make sure to show up if you can. Live at 1 o'clock Central. We'll be live from Monday through Friday. If you can't make it live, I understand, but we are going to have some on-time drawings for those of you that can make it live. If you've got to catch the replay, no worries. I understand. We have, personally as a mom, that's the time that I have help with my kiddo. So if you've got to catch the replay, that's totally fine. But my hope for you is that you can catch live, because it will give you a chance to ask questions and be really engaged. I have to sneeze. So again, challenge Monday through Friday. I want you to go ahead right now, grab your calendar and mark 1 o'clock Central. Or if you know you're not going to be available, let's say you have a job, maybe it's not your lunch break, so you can't tune in. And that's a great way to save time too. Just do it on your lunch break. But if you cannot make it live, go ahead and now calendar, another time saving hack, calendar the time in the evening. What is a good time that you can catch the replay? On average, it'll be about 45 minutes. So what's a good 45-minute section that you can calendar out? Is it 5:30, 6:30, 7:30? Is it 9 after the kiddos go to sleep? Is it 6 a.m. the following day? Instead doing Tuesday through Saturday? Decide right now and make the decision that you're going to invest in yourself, because I promise you, I'm not saving anything. I'm giving you everything we've got to help you do exactly what we did, which was grow a multi-million-dollar organization and just totally become leveraging masters and social media experts. So I want to give you my best, so make sure that you're calendaring in to catch either the live or the replays. Second, invite your friends to the group today. Let's go ahead and invite the challenge. Your third challenge is to implement one of these takeaways. It might be right now. Grab your timer. Write down what are 3 easy peasy things that you can just get done, or one thing that you can say, I'm going to message 10 people in 15 minutes. Guess what? You'll be so surprised how much time. So do whatever the takeaway was. Do that one thing, okay? It might be finding a new workspace. Go find your new workspace. It might be picking new music that you're only going to listen to when you work. Whatever that is, go do that one thing, you guys. This is Megan Miles with 1 Hour Workday Challenge in Frazzled to Free, and I cannot wait to kick off Monday at 1 p.m. Central. I'll see you. We're going to email out the Zoom link. You can also catch the replay here, but we'd love to have you live on Zoom. That's where the fun happens, and I can't wait. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic weekend with family and friends. Can't wait to see you Monday. Bye.